Hello everyone, it's Tanika. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to make this super cute card using the Simon Says stamp, Even More Spring Flowers, and the Hello Beautiful stamp sets. I'm going to also use my Mission Gold Watercolors and some Distress Oxide inks. So first I'm going to go ahead and pull out my stamp set, the Even More Spring Flowers. I'm going to stamp those stamps onto some Strathmore Bristol Smooth cardstock. I'm using my Misty because I'm going to stamp it several times to make sure I get a great impression. Sorry that my camera is moving. The tripod is moving actually. And I don't really notice it at first, but I will. And I'll actually push it back in place. It actually needs to be tightened up a little bit. I started out making, with the idea I was going to make 2 cards, but then I was like, no, I'll just make one for today. So I'm getting my Mission Gold watercolors out, and I'm going to start this flower off, and I'm going to use a pretty blue from this paint palette. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a light wash of color down. That's usually how I do my painting, using my watercolors. I put a light wash down over the entire image, and that's what you see me doing right now. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to pick up more ink with less water to darken the center of my flower, to give it some shadow, some shade, some dimension, so the flower looks really, really pretty. So what you see me doing is wiping some of the paint off of my paintbrush. I'm using, what paintbrush am I using? I'm using the Simply Simmons size 4 stamp set, and it holds a lot of pigment, a lot of ink onto that paintbrush. So you can wipe some of it off so it's not so juicy and still have enough pigment to color in your image, and you don't have to reload your paintbrush as much. Now I'm painting the leaves. I'm going to do the same process over again. I'm going to put down a light wash of color, and then I'm going to color in all the leaves. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to actually color it in the next, you see me coloring in the next set of leaves as well, to give that first set of leaves a chance to dry just a little bit, and then add the second coat of ink on there, and it's going to be just a little bit darker than before. And like I said, it just gives it some dimension. It really makes the flowers pop and look beautiful. So that's what I'm doing right now. Next, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to use the MFT In and Out Stitch Oval die to give a focal point to my card. So I'm going to go ahead and tape that down using the famous purple tape. I'm going to run it through my Gemini. Love the Gemini. If you're on the fence about that, get it because it's fabulous. And then I'm going to get that center part ready. So I'm going to pull out my mat. I'm going to get my Distress Oxide inks in Mermaid, Lagoon, and Twisted Citron. And I'm just going to go ahead and sponge down the bottom half of the oval, and then I'm going to use the Mermaid Lagoon to sponge the top half of the oval. I'm using a little sticky note just on my hand so I'm getting to the ink. And then I'm going to blend the center in. I think I'm going to pick up that Citron again. Yep, and just blend it right in the center so it just really looks full and beautiful, full of color. Wipe my mat off a little bit. I'm actually now going to get my Tim Holtz Distress Sprayer. I'm actually going to use the nozzle itself, the straw part, to actually put the big droplets onto my oval. I'm going to get a paper towel and dry it down. So now those nice distressed look is beautiful. My camera cut out. I'm sorry about that. I went ahead and I stamped the You Are Sweet stamp using my some black ink. That banner die, I don't even know where it came from. It was in my stash. But the paper for the banner die is MFT's Black and White Basics. Okay. And the jewels that I'm using are from Your Next Stamp. They're called gumdrops in various colors. I'm just going to use that to put some finishing touches onto my card. And that's going to be it, you guys. A real simple card today. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really hope you enjoyed my quick and simple card today. If you would like to see more videos from my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you hit the notification bell, you'll get an email or a text message every time I post a new video. Again, thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you in the next video.